Guys, ever since my last Ren video, you kept on saying there's a video that you need to see for Joe, and I just love the fact that you guys give me these recommendations, and that way I never know what I need to look at. You know, I never feel like, what am I gonna look at? Because you guys always give me new recommendations and the suggestions. So keep it up, baby. Let's keep it going. All right, so today we got Ren for Joe. We know Ren spits the bars. We got a live performance video on this one, Ren. So let's see how we hang it, man. Let's go. Beautiful city.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast, to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the angle. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you.
Man, this one is really, really deep. I want to run this back because I want to hear some of these things. Just him talking about the memories and him playing the piano. This is obviously a very, very personal thing about him losing one of his best friends, I guess, that maybe have committed, you know, the word that might get the video blocked if I say it, which is weird. But anyway, yeah, by jumping off of something. Very sad song. But, I mean, you can't help but just to take in all of the emotions. The darkness, the cityscape, the piano, this one little light right here, and then just the somber tone of his voice. It's really emotional. I like it. It's creative.
Movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast, to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the angle. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine, not the way that it worked. I was late like a jerk, there's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck.
Let's go back a little bit. Man, Ren is talented. He got the bars, and I didn't even know he played piano. And he plays piano so masterfully. I mean, he's really about to get into it. That's why I had to back it up, to make sure I prepare myself. All right, guys, you ready? Let's go.
Another domino, it falls. across the way another's born, how you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher, freckled angels still inspire, freckled angels won't forget you, teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you, now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you, but for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body, but for everything it's worth. Made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage, and that's all because of you.
So maybe he learned a bit of a lesson from what happened to his friend, because like he said, gave me courage, made me stronger, made me wiser. There's something here in this video taking away from the song and what this is really about that I want to talk about after this video is finished. We got about a minute left, guys, so we're gonna finish it up, but I want to talk a little bit about it afterwards. So stick around for a little extra commentary and some talks. But I like the song. I like the mood change. I like the tempo change. How it's like not the silver lining, but like the other side, the flip side, if you will. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but that's what I'm seeing.
That's all because of you. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings, they fly the farthest. So I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest. So I know you're gonna be okay.
That was real, man. That was real. That is when you have talent and you are able to put the feelings that you feel into words and make it into something creative. That was really deep, guys. So what I was wanting to talk about was, it seems so that this his friend Joe may have jumped off of something to end his life. There's a lot of things that go through people's minds when they're in the darkest times, and I think what it is you feel like you just really can't get out. I feel like there's no way that you could ever get past the situation. I was talking about this over the weekend about some families in California that the husband ended his family's life, ended his own life, and we were talking about how sad it was and just the situation, like maybe this happened, maybe he was up to debt in his ears, maybe he lost his job, maybe, the mortgage, all these things. There's a lot of reasons why people do these things, guys. I'm not here to speculate what happened to Joe. I'm not here to speculate. I'm here to say this was a great song. This is a beautiful tribute to his friend. A lot of times when we talk about these things, and if he did jump on purpose, then that's where you can bring it back and you can start saying, maybe there was something he was dealing with that maybe even his best friends didn't even know about. Guys, if you're feeling like that, you're watching a video like this, you gotta talk to somebody. You have to. You have to. Because they're gonna tell you, like I'm gonna tell you right now, no storm lasts forever, and it always is darkest before the dawn. Always. You gotta remember that. You gotta talk to somebody. You gotta reach out to those people. You gotta hold on tight to somebody. You're not fighting the battle alone. A lot of us are in these shitty situations. A lot of us. And a lot of us go through things and we just feel like, man, I want to end it too. A lot of people do. So you're not alone. Not at all. Not by any means. Even if you think you are, you're really not. I don't know what you're dealing with, but if it's something like that, reach out to somebody. shoot, reach out to me. I'll talk to you about it, whatever. You got my email, it's in the description. Email me, that's my real email. Guys, I love you. This was a great piece of art. Great tribute to his friend. Live version, had the city behind him, had the music playing, had the beautiful piano. You could feel the emotion. You could see the pain on his face and hear the pain in his voice. This is real. It's a situation that affected him. And props to Ren for doing this one. Guys, I love you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.